So we're going to interpret transformations in a context. So first we'll look at number 3. Suppose that the cost for manufacturing n desks costs C dollars. Thus C equals f of n. Give a sentence or two that best describes the meaning of f of n plus 20. Be sure to include units. Notice that the n plus 20 is inside the parentheses, which makes it the input. The input to this function is number of desks, so n plus 20 is the number of desks. When we put that into f, then we get the cost for n plus 20 desks in dollars. So there's a few different ways we could say this. We could say the cost in dollars of producing or manufacturing n plus 20 desks. So it's important that we pay attention to our inputs and outputs. In this next problem, suppose that the cost of manufacturing an n desk costs C dollars, and we got the same function, C equals f of n. Now we want to interpret f of n plus 20, which when we read it is the exact same, but notice the plus 20 is no longer in the parentheses. That makes this plus 20 an output, so now we're adding $20. F of n, as we know from what we're given, is the cost of producing n desks in dollars. So this could be read as the cost of producing n desks in dollars plus an additional $20. So that gets our point across. It takes care of the inputs and the outputs. And that's what we attended to. We also used the units based on that. So notice in the first problem, the 20 was a number of desks. In the second problem, the 20 was actually an amount of money. And it's all because it was whether we were interpreting it as an input or an output.